Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition.
Mlb The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second, Mariano Francisco is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Matt has lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing the best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Josh Harrison is a guy looking to turn things around right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, digging for 2. And he will get there with the first hit of the ballgame, a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-1 now.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit hard to the right side. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Daniel Norris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Herald these Tigers as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sets out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Shot foul over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality of that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third of the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Jose Altuve comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
And kids, this is how you always go hard into second base. It could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Throwing a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Second inning upcoming here in KC. Striding in, Josh Harrison. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And they started out away with a cold strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Jake Marisnik. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch coming up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s, when you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand. Well, man, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he was a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Young-Soo Kim. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
On a line to shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Here's another 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That was the fifth foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie Quinn. Freddie the big man, throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jorge Soler stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know you're looking at two strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with two different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that way.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jorge Soler goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Sergio Samuels. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hit hard back up the middle. Beckham scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. First offering on its way. Out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it, stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Just short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in there. You got to start a streak somewhere. Start paying attention to about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know, you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
There's one, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And that misses for ball 1. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Abraham Almonte. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after the fastball.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. And this is swung out and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's Ben Revere, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Ain't not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching over this week just scorching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Harrison is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's a 1-1 pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Perez won't get him safe at the plate.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jake Marisnik swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out swinging a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he let his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. One out and a runner on third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Kyung-Soo Kim is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Sergio Samuels will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on the third strike.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He starts off the inning against a guy who's...
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the AL Central,